Alright, it's us, Chill Radio, of course. I don't know how I always find two and lose one, but we got Lex Luger in the building. We got pacing the floor. We got best friend, and of course it's me, your girl, Chill the Wild Child. We're just back. We're back from seeing the movie Get Out, and I'm mind fucked. Steven, well, best friend.
I'm not mind fucked, but I got some words. That shit seems that seemed like so much real. Like if a lot of people go see that movie,
a lot of people have seen it.
I think that was the Black People Warning. That movie right there.
Warning, red flag. The alarms are going off. Get the fuck up.
That is the 5th movie that has already came out. People need to wake up. Ooh. Let me tell you something. See, the one thing is that they said if we can't take you mentally and we can't match you physically, what they gonna do? We can make us you
mind.
Take away your mind. Release them chains. Ooh.
That's why I say a mind is the thing away.
Yeah, it was pretty. The thing is, and I say it's the Black People Warning because of the title, Get Out, and then the undertone, the undertone of everything in the movie. It gave you, it hit those words, and we have to give a good shout out to Jordan Peele. He's a great comedian, but he produced the fuck out of that movie.
And I know he threw slugs. And my brother, and I mean it, you threw some slugs. Because these people think money can get them anywhere.
Yeah, I think that it hit all the key factors in the movie. It hit all the key factors. One that was really funny and important to me was when the reference towards the deer. The eradication of the deer. That shit was.
Don't do it. You just got that phone.
That ooh.
The eradication. The undertone of the way he spoke about those deers and how it like just hit home with Black people.
The undertone that he said about them rats, when he said them black rats, and I was like,
he said black rats.
Yeah, and while he was talking about the eradication of the deer, he referenced and compared them to rats.
Yeah, he did.
So
he said they're fucking up the ecosystem, and I just want to get rid of all of them. When I see one on the side of the road knocked out, I say that's the start. What?
That is the start. That's how they get you. Get you down, get you below to think you ain't got nothing. When all you gotta do.
Did y'all notice all the people that went missing didn't have families?
Nope. They were great at something. He was an artist.
Yeah, and they were great at some type of they was really they all had a good they had some type of talent,
a spirit, a personality.
And, yeah.
It was athletic.
And they had the Black Power kind of mentality as well, because if you notice, the other guy was a militant, or that he was dressed militant in the pictures with old girl. You notice that?
Yeah, that's why he was stocky and strong. Like,
yeah,
she had no family, no friends, no nothing, and she brought home.
That movie is interesting. Yeah, NC Rookie League, like you planning your next victim.
But see, you know what? That goes back to exactly what they were saying. If you play any type of sport, athletic, you have to understand. You have to understand. You are in command. Ain't nobody else in command because can't nobody else do what you do. No. That's why they look at us like that. We are more athletic. We mentally, they cannot match us mentally. It goes from my queens. It goes for my sisters. It goes to my other brothers. They cannot match us physically, mentally, hell, emotionally. They can't even match us.
It was just odd. The only Black female in the movie was the crazy chick or whatever.
Oh, that made me go crazy.
Her grandma.
Yeah, it was like her grandmother. Like they implanted the grandmother's brain into hers or whatever. Yeah. But my thing is. And then now the fact that the dad was the neurosurgeon and stuff, like this shit was planned.
It was going under neurosurgeon too.
Yeah.
But the daughter just
the son was just fucking crazy. Yeah, she was the honey babe. So that's just that movie has so many layers and and factors that play into it, and as you're watching it, how it just all comes to light, and then you sit and think about it afterwards, and then there was even stuff in the movie that you missed, but you think about it and you're like, damn, Jordan, they really hit on a lot of sensitive ass topics in there. Yeah. I like the movie.
She said you were one of my favorites.
Yeah, when she told him that, I was like, oh my god. But then the way she was eating the Fruit Loops at the end.
With the milk separate?
Yeah, with the milk separate, that was crazy.
Oh, wait, bitch, why don't you just put it in the cup with the milk?
That is,
at first, I just thought it was
separating colors from
thank you.
Yeah.
Celebrating colors. See, when you separate, when you mix your milk with colors, it turns a different color. I promise you.
We get that part of it. No, the part that I thought, because at first I thought it was just psychological. I thought this bitch was crazy. And then we said, and we talked about the colorism part of it, of how she's, and the racist part of it, how she was eating her cereal separate from her milk. And I was like, out of all the meals and stuff they've had together, like, you ain't realized this girl was crazy?
Did you see how she was looking?
Like, she totally, like, I think she suffered from split personality.
She might, because, like, her mom could put a fucking hypnotist on
I said split personality, multiple personality disorder.
Like, how she was on the phone with Rod.
Yeah.
Acting, like, she was just sitting there with no emotion on her motherfucking face. Like, Chris, what? Like, look, acting like it's Chris calling her.
But then her interaction between Rod at the end of the movie and then at the beginning of the movie, that's why I say she has, like, split personality or multiple personality disorder, because she, like, those were two totally different people. Mm-hmm. And then it makes me wonder if, she was under some type of mind spell, and then she just became the strongest out of all of them.
I think that's what it was. I don't think she was under any spell. I think she became the strongest out of all of them.
Because she knew how to dominate and get the black man or whoever to come to
it don't even come to black men, because she had all those other people under control, too.
But think about it. She has all the traits. She's beautiful. She's body-wise beautiful. Mentally, she can match you. She can match a black guy mentally. Physically, she likes to. Thank you. No, she trained herself.
Or is it that the fact that black men think white women are so dumb that they don't have those traits, deep conversations with them?
Let's just get it out there. Black men, we sit down here to read. We just don't want to argue with a black woman. We need to get out of that word. You're being a bitch. We need to get out of that phase. If you can't, no. But let me finish.
Let's steer back.
Because you can't sit down there and say you can't go through that.
We're not looking at that aspect of it. We're looking at the aspect of is conversation between a black male and a white female so boring, or do the males dumb it down to the fact that because they think they're white and they're blind? You know what I'm saying? So they don't have the mentality to talk to you on a higher level. Yeah. So that was one of my questions. That's one of the biggest questions that I had in it too. Then I could see from where this friend is coming from, talking about the build and the mind compatibility of the woman or whatever. But I don't want to explore the term bitch in this show.
I don't want to explore the term. All thing I'm saying is, you can't sit down. Don't judge a woman and say she can't match your waist. Because the one thing is that from this movie that I did learn, a woman can learn to match your waist. One thing I have learned throughout my lifetime is a black woman is naturally with me. She can go with that battle with me, which is you supposed to learn from that battle. You supposed to naturally learn from that.
Yeah, but I don't. That's what I was saying.
But this movie touched.
Another thought that I had was also with the white women, because you notice he wasn't arguing with her. Like, he was like, when he said there was he wasn't really a raised adult thing, and that thing was interesting too.
Talk about I would never leave you. I was like, I would love her.
Yeah, that was interesting because they played the role of his mom leaving. Like they played his backstory.
Yeah, with his mom
really dying. Hard. And that's mom dying and hitting no girl. When he was
that's why he went back to check on that beer, because he felt as though he abandoned his mom, so he could do it again. He saw the beer of his mom and went to go check on her.
I'll be 100. I seen my part of me in this movie, and that's what got me so hot right now. I was like, oh my God.
They played on the Black Male Sympathy, Black Male Sympathy, and then they also played on, they used his past against him and that's what a lot of black men aren't able to do right now is let go of their past.
Yeah.
And let that hurt go and talk about it and move on. They played on that one a lot. I thought that was pretty.
One thing they played on, and a lot of people don't pay attention to, is that they played on the black man want to be loved also. Yeah. He just wanted to be loved because he didn't have a mother.
And that's why he was like, "You all I got left." And I was like, "You can't tell her that because
you've been dating for 4 months."
And that's when she was like, "I love you."
And then the mom low key hypnotizing him like
the
that
first time.
Yeah, that shit pissed me off because he didn't want that, and it was so easy for her to do it.
He should have said, "No, I don't feel like sitting in your fucking seat, bitch. Not in this office, because I was already told what this is going to do."
But if you get us relaxed, and we get comfortable, you can easily take advantage of a black man. Because we get relaxed, we get comfortable. That's why one thing, you don't have a chance to get relaxed, which is wrong. You got to pick who you want to be relaxed around.
It took for me to get used to and relaxed around the people in Marshall. It didn't take me.
No, I think that's different. I think from people up north and people down south, I think people up north are way friendlier than people down south. Cause y'all came down here, y'all got like comfortable, like y'all were friendly.
I was not. Actually, I was
like
not.
Everybody I met from the Midwest or whatever, at some point in time, get friendly as fuck.
After we've gotten used to the idea of being down, because I did not. Steve had to always calm me down because I was always about to knock a bitch out because I thought they was looking at me weird or saying something disrespectful. Like, it took me a long time to let people in. Like, being in freshman leadership in Cameron Group, doing all these new people, no. People walking up to you, hey, how you doing? What's your name?
Overall, I think the movie was pretty dope. I think everybody needs to go see it. I also think if you don't have a passport, you need to go ahead and start getting it in order. Because I think that was their warning to us to
get the fuck out.
Like, that's just my thoughts. Overall, at the end of the movie, and I think I posted this on my social media, I was like, Get Out is a warning to black people.
It was so good. Like,
but it was, overall, it was a great movie.
Did you see the adrenaline kicked in?
Yeah, and then I noticed a lot with the music. I don't think anybody ever paid attention to the music.
The first song.
They wanted it to be a horror. No, I'm talking about sound bites and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
They wanted it to be a horror flick, and with a lot of new generation movies don't have those
the
music of the that startling music that they had back in the 60s, 50s, 60s, and 70s with their horror music. They stopped doing that, and now I see them playing a lot of it into they're using it a lot more. Like, I noticed it in Insidious, and then I also noticed too, they're getting good at
with making Insidious.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying, they're good. Their music departments are getting better and better because they realized that was the more adrenaline rushing music that we need to hear during horror flicks. Yeah. Also, I've noticed that they're giving creepy songs to a lot of characters or a lot of characters that they want to appear to be the person that's behind it. Because did y'all ever notice the song that was in the white Corvette at the beginning of the movie when he got out dude? And then he turned around when the black dude was trying to escape and he took his car. The same music was playing. Yeah. It's kind of like the same thing that they did with Insidious when the dude is about to pop up or whatever. That the Tiny Tim song or whatever. So I noticed the music departments are really stepping their game up and they're learning the history of the music and movies back in the day and how they incorporate it into the new times. I think that was pretty fucking dope.
That music was crazy. Like, dude turns around
and they meshed it with the newer songs and stuff. Like, that's the music of it. The music director did a great job.
The music director did a wonderful job. He sat down, leading up to the climax, bringing it back down, leading back up to the climax. It was like he was pulling us back, pulling you out and pulling you back in, even with just the music. If you didn't have to see the scenes, it was just the music out of all.
Some of the music in the beginning was Swahili because you can hear him.
Yeah, it was.
I was like,
girl, give me a high five on that one.
Yeah.
I was like, you hear it?
I caught the Swahili music and the African undertone and the African root of the movie during the beginning. Like I said, Jordan Peele did a great job.
He did a bomb job, okay?
And even though, like, I kept sitting in the movie theater feeling like this is a movie that I should see on Sundance or it should have went straight to Netflix or something. Mm-hmm. But I'm really glad that they put it in the movie theater. It was a great movie overall.
Great.
All right, guys. So it's been real. That was our take. We just, like I said, we just got out from seeing Get Out. The warning to all black people. That's what I'm calling that movie forever.
Be on social media
and that was our review of it. Leave your comments of what you thought in the comment section if you've seen